Hey, what's good, everybody? Anyways, just wanted to answer Leonard's question on a video here and also indicate um, why I got into this trade last night. I know two people were eyeing this. They'd gotten back to me on PMs, Aaron Garfinkel and also Rob F. I believe Rob F is in profit on that, just as I am as well. Okay, so the question Leonard had was. Um, can I explain how do I know how big the levels of the boxes are going to be? Okay, so the levels of the boxes are the size of them are not going to be determined until after the play is done. Really, all you're doing is observing break and market structure. You're observing this break here, right? This break here. Um, you're observing this break here. It's really what you're doing. Now, understand when it comes to counting levels, this is one of the hardest things that a person could actually learn to catch. It's not necessary for you to be a good trader. I mean, the reality is that as long as you're entering in a long trend, you should be good to catch some pips. The value of catching or reading levels is that you can get in down here and ride this literally 3 levels up, which would be a lot of profit. Good risk reward, right? So this here is 900 pips. It's really good pips. So I caught it down here, rolled it all the way up to here. My stop loss was too tight, and you see this down here. This it wicked below. I should have brought my stop loss somewhere deeper, but I did not. Ideally, I should have left the stop loss here, but I had it riding up here. This was last week. I caught this one here, and then this one that I caught this morning. The reason why I caught this is because let's drop our fibs, right? So it is the order block that created the bull run. This is the bull run level 2. Here's the order block. There's my 50 line, right? So I'm going to remove the fib because all I'm looking for is my 50 line. So now that I know my 50 line is right there, let's take a look at the action that happened. Price has to come 50% or better. I want it to come with an institutional discount range. Ideally, I would have loved to have seen price come down to here, but it did not. But you know, my philosophy: trade what you see in front of you. So on the 1 hour chart, here's what we have: pin hammer into 50. The next candle was a engulfing. My entry was right here. We had a little sideways action accumulation, and then impulse to the upside. We had a BMS here, right? Break and mark structure right here. Boom. So BMS break came down to retest. I should have dropped more money on this, but it's okay. And then we're looking for another impulse to the upside, finishing off with a level 3. Is it going to happen? Back to Leonard's question, I don't know. The reality is that I count levels when it's completed, and then I complete the box. This is the a box I created with the anticipation that the level is going to hit level 3. We are in level 3. How high it's going to go, don't know. It all depends on if the market maker is ready to push it up, how much liquidity he has, how many stop losses he has to grab at down here. Does he want to come down and hit these price imbalances right here? So there's a lot going on here. Okay, so what I do see is I dropped this yellow line and I dropped this here. This is an area of heavy liquidity. So what is this right here? Okay, so if we go to the 4 hour, all right, on the 4 hour chart, let's bring it all the way across here, right there. Okay, so on the 4 hour, that's what I see right here. See this? Fact, boom. That candle is an area of heavy liquidity, right? And that's why I have this box here. And the height of it is this yellow line. I'm anticipating price to come up for a level 3 up here and give me a peak formation here and then some pullback. But will it get there? I don't know. Because the reality is that right now, this where we are here at this point, price is bouncing around at this liquidity point right here, as you could see by the bid and the ask. So we're inside of a heavy area of liquidity. That might be level 3. Don't know. But I do see liquidity here. So what's the height that I can anticipate is up here. Will it hit it? Not sure. That's why I have a trailing stop loss and waiting for price to reveal itself. Okay, so that answers the question for Leonard. Also gives you an indication of my entry that I got in here this last night. And any other questions, leave a message and I'll try to create a vid. Thanks.